Ooh, what's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching David Benavidez versus David Lemieux, and this was a 12-rounder for the interim WBC super-middleweight world championship. And this fight was Saturday, May 21st, from the Gila River Arena in Glendale, Arizona. And this fight was broadcasted on Showtime. And in this fight, David Benavidez was able to get a destructive third-round stoppage win over David Lemieux. So leading up to the stoppage, I had this bout scored 20-17 in favor of David Benavidez. So just to break down this fight, in the first round, David Benavidez hit David Lemieux with a perfectly placed left hook towards the end of the round that sort of sent him back into the corner stumbling. And that was in the last maybe 15 seconds. And then in those last 10 seconds or so, Benavidez came in there and literally lit Lemieux up with 10 punches straight, and it looked like the referee would stop the fight because he sort of backed Benavidez off of Lemieux before the bell sounded and sort of saved him. But ultimately it was counted as the round ending, but it really looked like he stopped him. But then in the second round, Benavidez he really made Lemieux's face a bloody mask as that nose. I'll get into that after, but Benavidez first of all landed a perfectly placed uppercut to this sort of nose slash mouth area of Lemieux that sort of sent him outside of the ropes even. Half of Lemieux's body was outside of the ropes after he was hit with that uppercut and knocked down. And then Lemieux ultimately got back up, but his face, as I mentioned before, was bleeding a lot from his nose. Obviously, maybe his nose was possibly broken. And I was shocked that Lemieux survived the second round because he was getting hammered. He was getting lit up, just dominated. But he was fighting back. Props to him. He was really fighting like a true warrior. He didn't even care. He was just throwing punches back. He knew that he didn't have a chance because he knew that he knew that he didn't have a chance with the referee because the referee was constantly telling Lemieux, show me something, and Lemieux knew he had to show him something, so he would just throw back, and occasionally he would actually be landing on Benavidez. So this was a very fun fight to watch while it lasted. And then in the third round, Lemieux once again was told in the corner by the referee and his own coach to just show them something, but then at the start of the third round, Benavidez again landed a big, I believe it was straight combination, followed by maybe an uppercut, something like that sort of sent Lemieux stumbling a bit. And then the referee sort of turned Benavidez off him and then just waved off the fight. So, David Lemieux losing here for the fifth time. David Benavidez now still undefeated, 26-0 with 22 knockouts. So with that being said, what is next for David Benavidez getting this victory? So the thing is with David Benavidez, if I'm going to be 100% honest, he has not faced really anyone that's really given him a major threat, if we're going to be 100% honest. Lemieux, yes, he does have power, but he's aging, and it's really not the prime Lemieux. But, he's faced Ronald Gavril, okay? That guy was top 100 by BoxRec when he fought him. Yeah, he beat a older Anthony Durrell. He hasn't really beat these tough guys like Ronald Ellis. Yeah, maybe he's top 30. Same with Kyron Davis, top 50. He has not beaten the top guys, and he's had a lot of options. I'm sure he could have made a fight over a year ago against Caleb Plant or someone like that. But based off of Benavidez's track record, I think in his next fight he's going to take on yet another top 30 ranked guy, get an easy win, call out a top name, and then just end up not fighting a top name. But hopefully, if everything falls through like how it should be, I hope that Benavidez is able to take on a top 10 guy in the super middleweight division, maybe a top 15 guy, someone that would pose him a threat, a real solid contender that fans would really be interested in seeing the fight. But as for David Lemieux losing here for the fifth time, I don't really think that he's going to stop fighting. He's still only 33, but yet again, he's been through so many wars. But, I think in Lemieux's next fight, he's going to go back to Canada, fight on his because in Canada they have something, I think it's called Eye of the Tiger Promotions. I may be butchering the name, and just saying a random name, but I know their logo's the Eye of a Tiger, but it's a promotion in Canada. Lemieux fights on it. He has a couple fights on there. So I think he's going to go back to Canada, fight on that promotion, until maybe a big top network calls him gives him a big fight because he's still a big name, being that he's a former world champion who fought Triple G and such. So I think he will get called up in the near future, but in his next few fights, it will be in Canada against lower level guys that he'll get easy wins over. So overall, David Benavidez dominates, drops, and stops David Lemieux, getting a third round stoppage victory to stay unbeaten at 26-0 with 22 knockouts and to win the interim WBC super middleweight world title. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.